Jesus Christ, really?
Don't forget to become a member of UnrealEntGaming's Patreon for exclusive manga content and early access. Isn't that right, Seth?
I already joined his Patreon today. Tons of great stuff on there, actually. But did you really have to blow up the city?
Yes.
Blew up the domino. You blew up the dominoes and you're laughing. Do you realize the fucking crisis here?
And you will be next. Unless you subscribe, like the video, and turn on notifications right now.
Or else what? You'll aggressively scream another man's name for several hours?
Kakarot! Kakarot!
Well, this should be rather fun. A battle to determine in seeing which one of you is the best certainly sounds amazing to watch. Just do be careful not to destroy Lord Beerus' planet in the process. Now, I don't know what it is, but I can't seem to shake this strange feeling that's set over me. It's hard to put into words, but it's almost like I can feel someone growing in a faraway place. It's truly baffling. And so I wonder now on what this could possibly be.
As our story continues now, following the events of Goku Black's training within the hyperbolic time chamber, as it would only now appear as though Goku Black had now finally finished his training inside, that was when Angel Cuss went on to respond, "So I assume that because we are leaving earlier than intended, that you are satisfied with the results of your training while in here," with Black responding, "I was able to get what I needed out of this chamber, and so yes. And now to re-engage with my Zero Mortals plan, as it was originally planned before those mortals from the 7th ruined it." Wait, and so if I may ask, Gowasu chimes in, what do you plan on doing first once you set your sights in carrying out these plans of yours? Surely you don't plan on finding and killing Goku and Vegeta first, do you? Or will you instead target the Omni King for what he did to your fusion in the future, with Black responding, "None of the above, actually, Gowasu. I still need to sync my life energy with the Supreme Kai of my choosing, remember? And so I have just the person who I know will happily take your place as my second, you frivolous old roach. But first I want to make sure that nobody can access the time rings outside of me in case I need to use them," he says. "I'm sure you must know all about those, don't you? I want you to take me into the sacred halls of the gods so that I may take these rings for myself." "That would be quite foolish of you to try and do. You do understand that, don't you?" Cuss responds. "If the great King of Kings learns of what you are doing, I don't care what the Omni Kings do," Black went on to interrupt, "because as soon as I am able to access those time rings, they could spend eons looking across the cosmos for me. They will never be able to find where I am. That I can assure you, Angel." "Well then," Cuss responds, "if you insist, but you sure do seem to be in a hurry to get this over with," she says. "So you're not going to take some time to study this newly discovered power of yours?" with Black responding, "Study it for what? I am a prodigy warrior, born with a natural gift that far exceeds those before me. And so just like I was able to do before, I will simply adapt and learn more about my new abilities once I come face to face with those disgusting mortals again. And don't you dare even think about pulling any tricks behind my back, Gowasu. Remember, I have eyes and ears all around you, so I'll deal with you as soon as I get what's mine," with Gowasu responding, "That monster, he cannot be given access to those time rings. I wonder if he will notice if one of them was taken from him. Anything is better than doing nothing," he adds, "and I am ready to make that sacrifice if it means saving the multiverse from destruction." To which all the while in the meantime, when then venturing on back over to Beerus' planet, we only from that point then see how everyone was was in fact rejuvenated and ready to train again, as Beerus went on to then tell Whis, "Ugh, just look at them all, would you, Whis? It'll only be a matter of time before one of them completely snaps and wrecks my entire planet." Well, Whis went on to chime in, "I guess we'll have to wait and find out then, won't we, Lord Beerus?" Why can't those apes just find another planet to fight on? Why does it always have to be my planet, Beerus questions? It's almost like those Saiyans have a death wish or something. Well, far be it from me to keep them waiting, huh, Whis? You've been oddly quiet for a while, Piccolo went on to address Vegeta with. So, what gives, Vegeta? It's not like you to just want to sit back and not be involved in battle like the one we just had up there, with Vegeta responding, "That's because there is only one thing that's on my mind since coming onto this world, and that's beating Kakarot." Oh, now I see, Piccolo responds. So that's what this has been all about. You want to find out which one of your Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego powers is the strongest between you, isn't it? And of course it is, and I see what you're doing and I'm calling you out for it, Kakarot. Rather than wasting your time trying to study your enemies, it's time that you start taking things much more seriously, especially when it's against someone who will be bringing the fight right to your front door, Vegeta says. Oh, and that's exactly what we are going to be doing then, Whis went on to butt in. We are going to be putting this theory of seeing which power is the strongest to the ultimate test then, with Vegeta asking, "Are we now? And what exactly do you propose that we do, Whis?" Well, I'm actually very happy that you asked me, Vegeta, because we are going to hold our very first free-for-all battle royale where all of you will fight each other at your absolute strongest while taking no sides among each other to see which one of you will be the last man standing by the very end. Are you out of your mind or what? Beerus went on to chime in. Did you forget that between all of them, this Saiyan is the most unstable? One wrong step into the opposite direction and this entire planet will be atomized in seconds. He goes last then, you hear me? Hey, don't worry about Lord Beerus there, Broly, Goku went on to respond. Me and Vegeta will start this off, and whenever your time comes, we'll be waiting for you to hop in and join us, okay? Just try and keep your composure as best as you can out there in the meantime, so that way you don't just destroy everything in the process, and if you do, then I'm going to show you that little secret technique that me and Vegeta tried twice before. As Vegeta went on to chime in, you and Broly will watch, got it? Either way, by the time either of you enter the fray, the only one between myself and Kakarot that will be greeting you will be me. So I hope you're ready for what's coming, Namekian, with Piccolo responding, right. We'll see about that. Good luck out there, Vegeta. You're certainly going to need it, especially if this is going to be a free-for-all, in which without even wasting any more time, that was when Vegeta had gone as far as to grab onto Goku's shirt by then telling him, "Now you listen to me and you listen up well, Kakarot. I will not be holding back against you during this. You got that? So if you don't give it your all while we fight, then you're done for and you know it. Understood? If there was ever a time for you to take anything seriously, it would be this. Got that? So now let's do this," with Goku responding, "Geez, Vegeta, would you take it easy? Why are you so angry with me and all fired up all of a sudden? This is only training. It's not supposed to be a death battle." "Well, start treating it like one," Vegeta responds, "because it is to me. Now don't waste our time once we start fighting, so now go." "Oh, come on now, Whis, hurry up," Beerus went on to respond. "Popcorn, quick." "Oh, I can't wait. This should be very entertaining to watch, especially knowing the fact that Vegeta has been itching to get a piece of your boy for I would dare say quite a while now," with Whis responding, "Well, though I will say that Vegeta certainly isn't going to be an easy opponent for Goku to overcome, we'll just have to wait and see," with Beerus responding, "Oh, and you think that Vegeta isn't aware of Goku's power? Please. He's been waiting for the moment where he could put that idiot in his place, and so I wouldn't be so sure of myself if I were you, Whis. Yes, well, and then there are the other two watching, so maybe one of them will be the last one standing by the end. Who knows," Whis says. "Things are about to get very ugly out there," Piccolo went on to tell Broly, "so make sure you keep your eyes glued on them at all times so you can study." "I won't take my eyes off of them," Broly responds, "and so I'm ready, Green Man." To where right before having to transform, Vegeta from that point had gone on to address Goku one more time by then telling him, "Now I expect nothing less from you if you hope to walk away from this fight with your life, Kakarot. No excuses, no complaining, got it? And so let's settle this and find out which one of us truly is the superior warrior. Yeah, so it's like I thought this would be, Piccolo comments. Those two are going to go all out from the start of this. I don't know about this one, Whis. Goku's been very reckless with the way he's been fighting and treating his opponents, and so if he slips up even for a moment here against Vegeta, then he's done for, wouldn't you agree? With Whis responding, well, maybe, but how is Vegeta supposed to hit something that he simply cannot catch, Whis questions. Vegeta's also been letting his pride get in the way of victory too, and so we'll see. In which upon the two now being shown having to enter their highest levels, that was when Piccolo went on to continue. You see that there, Broly? That there isn't just any ordinary power that they're pushing to go into. It's their peak, Piccolo continues. Powers that only derive by following a specific path, such as either Whis or Lord Beerus. And as you may have seen before, they aren't going to be so easy to take down, Piccolo says. And so if and when you do decide to use your full power like they are, just try and have some self-control over what you're fighting against and keep your eyes on the ball at all times, if you know what I mean. Okay, and so I will be watching to see this great power that you keep talking about then for myself. And maybe if I like it, I can also try and see if I could reach it too. Oh yes, now this is worthy of selling ringside tickets for, Whis. Those two are going to beat the daylights out of one another, and I can't wait to see it. To where the very moment both Vegeta and Goku are now shown entering both Mastered Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego, it was only upon them having to do so where Piccolo went on to continue, and there they are, the angelic form of the angels complete in all its glory. Ultra Instinct, the path which Goku walks down, and the other which power solely derives from a god of destruction, the destructive and mighty Ultra Ego, the path which Vegeta walks down. These two will never cease to surprise me with how far they end up pushing themselves. Oh my, Whis went on to respond, and just look at them. They certainly both look very godly under those forms, wouldn't you agree? Whis, just get ready to serve up more popcorn here because I'm going to run out before the fight even starts. In which the moment Vegeta had now taken initiative, we only from that point then see how Vegeta had now made his way towards Goku as Vegeta went on to comment, yes, now there's what I wanted to see. Let's settle this, Kakarot. Oh, now just remember not to destroy the universe, you two, Whis chimes in, to where it now looked as though Vegeta simply could not catch Goku as Goku was proven to be very evasive. It was only upon Vegeta now being shown having to miss all of his attacks where Vegeta went on to shout, why you? Is this what you're going to be doing the entire time? Or either hold still or fight back? What do you think you're going to accomplish here, Kakarot? I'm going to catch you sooner or later, and you know it'll be over once I do. Oh yeah, Vegeta? Well, not unless I get to you first, you won't. Now watch. To where even with despite Goku's best efforts as he was now shown having to punch Vegeta in the forehead, it didn't appear as though Goku's punch had any effect on Vegeta whatsoever as Vegeta went on to respond, and there goes your first big mistake, Kakarot. Letting your guard down and trying to prove a point. What the? You didn't even feel that? How is it that you didn't even flinch from that just now, Goku asks. Simple, Kakarot. I just got stronger while you were too busy trying to help others grow. Amazing, isn't it? Who knew that by going the extra mile would result in the gap finally now being closed between us? And so that's what you get for neglecting your own training in favor of helping others first before having to go and help yourself, you fool. In which upon the moment Vegeta was now shown throwing Goku's body right back down towards Piccolo and Broly, it was right before Goku was shown crashing into them where all of a sudden Goku went on to vanish with Beerus responding, Goku's quite the magician when it comes to him finding a way out of a sticky situation. Oh, Vegeta almost sent Goku crashing into the other two if it were not for him getting out of the way in time. Smart but annoying, with Vegeta responding, oh, you sneaky little bastard. He's masking his movements so that I can't sense the vibration in the atmosphere. Now, where are you? No, what happened, Beerus questions. Did he go home or something? Do you see him anywhere, Whis? I can't seem to tell where he went. I was too busy stuffing my face with popcorn to see, but then it was just upon with Goku now being shown re-emerging by punching Vegeta in the face, where Whis went on to respond, "Oh, well, there he is. And I was able to follow his movements just fine, as a matter of fact. And as it looks like it'll come down to speed versus durability now that they've engaged." Well, I don't see Goku outlasting Vegeta here, but whatever, Beerus responds. "As long as I get to watch these two beat the blood out of each other, then I'm satisfied." Well, it really all depends on what happens once Piccolo and Broly get involved, but I don't see this battle being so easy to call down the middle, my lord. To which all of a sudden, as soon as Vegeta was now shown creating a gigantic ball of destruction behind him, it only now looked as though Vegeta had had enough of Goku's antics, as Vegeta went on to shout, "Okay, now you've done it. You want to play rough, huh? Then try and survive this then. Let's just see how much your body can hold out before it shuts down on you. Now hold still." To whereupon Vegeta now being shown throwing this, Beerus then went on to put this into question by asking, "A destructive energy attack? Well, it looks like he really wants Goku gone if he's going to try and erase him during this fight, but bravo on Vegeta's end," with Piccolo chiming in, "Whoa, just what the heck is Vegeta thinking up there? Oh, this isn't a fight to the death, so why is he aiming to kill Goku? God, Vegeta, what the heck are you doing?" Goku went on to shout. "That's not good. Oh crap, I've got to try and avoid that at all costs." To which, fortunately enough for Goku, as he was now shown doing so, that was when Goku went on to respond, "Oh damn, that was too close to call." To which, upon Goku now being shown barely doing so, that was when Goku went on to respond, "Oh damn, that was too close to call." Well, you gotta give credit where credit is due here, Piccolo went on to respond, because if it were not for Goku's ability to dodge that attack just now, then he would have likely been a goner by now, with Goku chiming in, "Oh, I always knew that Vegeta was crazy, but I didn't think he would be that crazy and trying to kill me with that. Oh, just what the heck is he thinking? He could seriously hurt one of us with an attack like that. Hey, where did you go, Vegeta? No, we never agreed on using soul-ripping attacks like that Hakai just now, so quit it because you can seriously hurt one of us." But then, it was just before Goku could even finish, where from out of nowhere behind Goku, that was when Vegeta went on to attack him by responding, "Oh please, that's the entire point, you clown. We are here to evolve, not screw around." To whereupon Goku now being shown crashing into Beerus' leg, that was when Broly went on to ask, "Are these two always this competitive? I've never seen Vegeta so furious and brutal in a fight like this since I fought him on Earth. Is this how they usually are towards one another?" With Piccolo responding, "Sadly, they've been like this for years, and so that much will never change between them. It never has, and it likely never will, given their history, but we'll see as this continues." With the gods responding, "Well, that definitely must have hurt. That was quite the clever little tactic that Vegeta just used on Goku," Whis continues. "Oh, and so I do hope that he doesn't drown." "That a boy, Vegeta. Smash that idiot into the ground and show him who's boss," Beerus says. "Oh, this popcorn is just amazing, Whis. Prepare another batch after I'm done with this one. I'm going for 3 while they destroy each other." Well, before I get to the popcorn, my lord, oh Piccolo, I think it's time for you to jump on in and join the fray, and so you will be going up now. Good luck, and remember to fight to your heart's content out there, with Beerus chiming in, "Yeah, cause you're going to need it, Namekian, but we'll see how you fare up once you step in." "Right, got it," Piccolo responds. "I'll do my best against them." As with Piccolo now being shown entering his orange form, it was just before having to be shown dashing towards Vegeta, where Beerus went on to then continue, "Oh, now this ought to be good. Whis, more butter. Hurry up, hurry, I'm too invested in this to get it myself." Well, before we do that, look there, Whis says. It looks like Piccolo has already decided on who he will be going after first. "Hey, Vegeta!" Orange Piccolo shouts. "Ooh, well, look who decided to join the fray," Vegeta responds. "Surely you aren't thinking about fighting me before Kakarot, are you? While Goku is busy talking to fish beneath the lake, I'll be your next opponent. So yeah," Piccolo says, "you're going to be the first on my list, and so then I'll go after Goku once I'm done with you." "Oh yeah? And what makes you think that you can even hold out against me?" Vegeta questions. "Do you think that because you're orange and bigger that it'll be any different than how it was before when you were green and small? Go ahead then, I'll let you make the first move." You're too kind, Vegeta, as with Orange Piccolo now shown extending his arm by grabbing Vegeta by the neck. It was right before Piccolo was then shown having to make his move, where Piccolo then went on to continue. So let me not waste your time then and cut right down to the chase, since it's been a very long time since you and I actually battled at our very best. Oh, now this ought to be an interesting dynamic between Piccolo and Vegeta, Whis went on to chime in. They do seem to have a history with one another on top of it, so this ought to be fun to watch. Why, you rotten... Alright then, Piccolo. So you think that we are on the same level for you to challenge my power the way you are, do you? Well, I have some news for you, Namekian. You are nowhere close, Vegeta shouts. To where from out of nowhere, upon Ultra Ego Vegeta now shown uppercutting Orange Piccolo in the stomach, that was when Whis went on to chime in. Ouch, well, so aggressive. Well, Vegeta certainly isn't taking this battle royale lightly, which is good if I'm being honest here. Oh yeah, this is so good, Beerus responds. Just like that, Vegeta. Show those fools on why you are fit to be my student and the strongest among the others who are here with you. He more than likely knocked Goku out since he hasn't emerged from the lake by now, Beerus continues. That's the way. Now pound these fools into the dirt and stomp them all out, Vegeta. Keep that momentum going. As Vegeta was shown not letting up on Piccolo whatsoever, because upon Vegeta now being shown attacking him, that was when Vegeta went on to shout, "You're supposed to be much more of a powerhouse than how you were before, right? Well, I don't see what's so special about this new orange power of yours, Namekian." Oh, I don't think trash-talking your opponents before the fight is over is such a good idea, I'm afraid, but, oh, he needs to be a bit careful out there, with Beerus asking, and why exactly should Vegeta be careful after seeing that he is in complete control right now? Well, arrogance is the obstruction of one's wisdom, and so if Vegeta isn't careful going into this, Whis says, and of course if he allows for his arrogance to get the better of him, then, well, that will prove to ultimately lead to his downfall. To which upon Piccolo now shown firing multiple energy blasts at Vegeta, as Vegeta wasn't even shown having to guard himself whatsoever, but rather tanking it, Vegeta's entire point now was to prove to Orange Piccolo that in fact he was superior, as Vegeta went on to respond, "Oh, yes, go on, Piccolo. I want you to try to hit me with everything you've got, because I want to show you the difference between what my power, which was earned through years of training, and your power that you wished for is truly like." Those weren't all that bad if I'm being honest, but now it's my turn to pay you back and bring the pain right back to you, Namekian. Now you stay right where you are. To which upon Vegeta now shown dashing towards Piccolo, it almost appeared as though Beerus was having the time of his life upon watching this, as Beerus went on to comment, "Oh yeah, that's right, Vegeta. Show these chumps what the power of a destroyer is truly like and why they are nowhere near your level. Smash that fool for me. I am nothing like the warrior you remembered from before, Piccolo," Vegeta shouts. Aren't you starting to see that now for yourself? Because if not, then it'll only be a matter of time before you do. You're losing your edge. What happened, Vegeta questions. Too much for you to keep up with, Piccolo? But then, it was just then from out of nowhere now from behind Vegeta, where Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku is now shown getting Vegeta in a chokehold, with Vegeta having to ask, What the heck? Let go of me, Kakarot. I don't think so. Not this time, Vegeta. You should have made sure that I stood down when you had the chance. Or just, why you? Oh, what a dirty and underhanded tactic for Goku to use, Whis, Beerus says. Well, I did mention that if Vegeta wasn't careful that it would cost him, and so, well, here we are, I'm afraid. Quite the move considering the fact that Goku was able to move fast enough to avoid Vegeta detecting him, but now I think it's time that you have some fun up there with them. Wouldn't you agree there, Broly, Whis asks? You may go along ahead and enter the fray as you wish now, with Beerus quickly responding, "Wait, hold on, you're sending that lunatic in there now? Aw, you better not wreck my planet when you fight, Saiyan, or I'm going to destroy you even if you try. Do you understand me?" As all all the while in the meantime, when then going back to Goku Black, Angel, Cuss, and Gowasu, it only now appears as though Angel Cuss had now finally brought Black to where he wanted to be with the time rings, as Angel Cuss went on to respond, and here we are as you requested. Universe 10 Sacred Time Rings box. Do you wish for me to open it for you? Yes, open the box, Black responds. With these time rings, I could go anywhere and do anything with no restrictions. Endless worlds to explore, endless realms to cleanse. Amazing. Just look at these magnificent instruments of change. With these, I could warp reality and change the course of history as I'd like, Black continues, and with nobody to stand in my way of doing so either. Just imagine the places I could go into, and the things that I could learn, and the alternate versions of myself that I will meet. I will not let this go to a waste. Not this time, Black says. 5 rings, 5 infinite possibilities and outcomes to my plan. Good work, my little angel friend. And now to see where I should go to first and whom I should speak to. Are you finally starting to see how completely hopeless you truly are, Gowasu? I can't wait to hear them all scream at the sight of what I'm going to do to them once I see those mortals again. Yes, now come to me, my precious. Wonderful. And I know just the place where I want to go and visit first. I will go on to purge all life in every world until there is nothing left but a universe filled with Zamasus from all walks of life and realities. I will finally have what is mine. Yes, so now come, pathetic Kaioshin. It's time we go and pay some old friends of ours a little friendly visit and see what they're doing, as it was only right then and there during that moment where the Beyond Dragon Ball Super Story of Goku Black's Resurrection Manga Chapter number 7 special then comes to a close. Now this is bad only because with Goku Black now acquiring each of these time rings in allowing for himself to go into any timeline and essentially pull forth in recruiting anyone that he possibly wants to, not only does Goku Black want to create a utopia in which only consists of nothing but Zamasus, but with a few new tricks lined up in his back pocket, you guys can expect to be the first to see this on my Patreon, to which to that the links will be located down in the description box below and pinned comment section as well, because with the way this is going to go about and the individual that Goku Black is going to go out of his way to seek out first is actually going to play a very big role in the story moving forward later on, so I can't wait for you all to watch and see how this all unfolds, especially with even our heroes getting stronger on Beerus' planet while training. You do not want to be one of those that misses out on the upcoming manga chapter, to which again, if you are new to this channel and just so happen to love Dragon Ball and anime, then I do encourage you all to go on over and smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications by clicking on the bell icon, so that way you guys never miss a single video that is posted onto the channel. On top of giving this video a big fat thumbs up right now by smashing that like button down below, tune back in for more, and with that being said, I appreciate you all for your time and your patience, and I'll be seeing each and every single one of you down in the comment section below and in the next video. Take it easy, guys, and have a great day. Peace!
Hello! Did you know that you can stay up to date with the latest Dragon Ball content by simply subscribing to UnrealEntGaming?
Also, don't forget to follow on these social media platforms, you sexy son of a bitch.
Rumsshi.
Silent Cell, me and the fans are having a moment. That's right. I know what you want. Extra long, thick Dragon Ball content. Quality reviews with flawless editing. Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you? You dirty bitch.
Roshi, the fuck?
God damn it, I need them to subscribe, Cell.
And we're demonetized.
Yeah, screw it. Let's cut to the video.